Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw it, Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off-play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Manning. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Longhorns will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's dealt. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Makes his man miss. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had the screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On the run, it's Frazier. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They want to run it left here. Here's an open space downfield. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Dogs are flying down the field. The give to the tailback. Looking for room at the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, looking for a man. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. With the catch, it's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's dealt. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Running to Green.
Number 7 brings it out to the 28, and the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Got the quick pass. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Manning. The screen, he's got wheels. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the option, he'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Delton. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking for a crease, it's Frazier. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. finds the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Right back to the well. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Makes the catch. It's Bell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Bell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. They're going to run it. Hard running there. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. They'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Got a man. It's Wingo. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. Slithers into space. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Going to sling it on second down. Wide open downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Lost to fire on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll give it to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick shovel pass. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on first down. Trying to get rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. He's got an open man. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will punt this one away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for room. It's Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Looking for the goal line. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wingo. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The snap sets up the throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Brings up 2nd down.
Working that left side now. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Manning. Makes the grab. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Quickly to the tight end. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They want to throw it. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And they I've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wingo. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Going to try to get it himself. On target. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
And they're going to go for 2 and try to decide it right now. Back to throw, it's Manning. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.